Good morning, everyone, and welcome to your morning yoga session for tight hips. This is perfect to do first thing in the morning or at any point throughout your day. I honestly have very tight hips and I'm not flexible at all in the hip hamstring area, so I love to do this just to loosen up my muscles first thing in the morning. If you are new here, my name is Kirsten. I am a 200-hour registered yoga teacher and also a classical mat Pilates instructor. So I'm so excited that you started your morning with me. So we're gonna go ahead and get to it. Go ahead and come down into a child's pose on your mat toward the back of your space. So when you're ready, walk your toes together, bring your knees about the width of the mat, and then walk your arms out long. If it's comfortable, go ahead and bring your forehead toward the mat just to breathe here. Child's pose is such a great position to really work through your hamstring and your lower back. It's also an active resting pose, so you're going to get that stretch as gravity begins to pull your hips and your body closer to the earth. From here, take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. On your next inhale, lift your chest. Walk both of your hands toward the right top corner of your mat and stack your left hand on top. Then lower all the way down. You should feel a stretch up that left side body or under your left armpit. Just take a deep breath here. Open mouth, exhale. Let gravity fall. Let yourself get closer to your mat. Inhale, lift your chest again. On your exhale, walk your hands all the way over to that left top corner. Maybe reach past your mat. Take that right hand on top and lower all the way down. Oh, you might hear a few snap, crackle, pops in the morning. That is totally fine. That might be me, not you. Deep breath in and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale from here. Walk your hands back to the center, and then we're going to come up to a tabletop position. So stacking your hips right over your knees, and then your shoulders right over those wrists. We'll do a few rounds of cat-cows. So from here, inhale, drop your belly to the earth, arch your back, gaze up toward the sky, wherever is comfortable. On your exhale, push away from the mat, belly button goes high to the sky, curve out your spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Then we'll come into a neutral position. Maybe walk your knees in a little bit. We're going to go through some hip circles. So kind of like a fire hydrant. You let that right leg float up. Circle all the way behind you and then come right back down. So this is really a place where you hear a few snap, crackle, pops, but it's just to warm up that hip socket. Let's do one more in this direction and then we'll reverse that circle. Next time you're at the bottom, swing your leg back behind you, circle it out and up and back down and around. Nice. Good morning to your body. Thank your body for making it through the night. Oh, and back down and around. Let's switch to the left side. So that left side circles out, up, and around like you're drawing a circle with that knee. Bringing that knee all the way around. One more here. Next time you reach the bottom, we reverse that circle, circling all the way around. Oh, I don't know if y'all heard that. Let's do 2 more. Last one. A lot of our stuff is stored in our hips as well, like just a lot of tension. We're often sitting down, so this is great. From here, walk your hands out a little bit further, and then we're gonna go into some hip circles. So both hip circles, send your hips all the way forward to the mat. They come over to the right. They push all the way back, almost to child's pose, and then around to the left. 2 more in that direction. So drawing these circles If you had paint on your hips, you'll be painting almost a huge circle on your mat here. You can let your head start to go, let your head drop or arch. Next time you're at the front, reverse that circle all the way around. Nice. Make it as fun or creative or big or small as you need for the morning. One more here. Nice. And all the way around. Then we'll come back into a mini tabletop. We're gonna come into pigeon. So our right knee is gonna sweep forward in between our arms or in between our hands. See if you can turn that leg out. So turning that heel toward one side of the mat. From here, you walk that back leg back behind you and take a moment to pause here. Just breathing, inhale, exhale. One more inhale. On your exhale, can you start to come down, maybe onto those forearms? If that feels good, maybe you come all the way down, resting your head. We'll be here for a few minutes, so just breathing here as you inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Awesome. From here, we'll push all the way back up. One quick pickup using your core, that knee comes right back behind you. Pick that knee up, it comes right back behind you, and we switch out. Left leg goes forward, so the knee comes forward first, then see if you can turn that leg out. Start to walk that right leg back behind you. Then bring your arms closer to sit up tall. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. On this exhale, can you walk those hands all the way forward, pausing at your forearms if you need to. It's the morning, so we're not pushing our body. We're just doing what feels good, what we need. If this starts to feel good, you can widen those elbows, come all the way down, resting your forehead. And just taking some juicy breaths here. Inhale. Exhale, let gravity do the work. One more inhale. And exhale. Awesome. From here, coming back onto those forearms and then onto those hands. Use your belly and your core to send that leg back behind you. Awesome. From here, we'll step our right foot forward in between our hands for a low lunge. So that leg comes forward. And then our arms come all the way up to the sky. We're gonna start to dive our hips forward. So as if someone's pushing you from behind you, your hips dive forward. And then they restack. Nice. Hips dive forward. And restack. Last two, hips dive forward. And restack. On this last one, can your hips dive forward and hold at that peak point? From here, can you take your gaze up? Maybe you take your arms to a cactus. Let your mouth fall open. We're just here for 3, 2, and 1. Little chest expansion. The arms come all the way up to the sky, and then our hands will come down to the mat. Pausing here for 1 second as we start to scoot that back leg back, and then come into a half split. So keep a micro bend here in that front leg, flexing that foot. Once you're here, inhale, exhale, dive and collapse toward that extended leg. I love to sway my bottom side to side here. This feels so good. And it also gets into a different part of your hamstring. And then pause there for 1 second. From here, go ahead and plant that front foot, diving forward into a deeper lunge here. Plant your left palm, right hand goes high to the sky. Open twist. Nice. And then that right hand comes back down. We scoot back, right leg comes back behind. Same thing on the other side. So our left leg comes forward. From here, our arms come all the way up overhead, starting to dive into that leg. Inhale, hips push forward. Someone's pushing you from behind. Exhale, return. 3 more, inhale. Moving on one plane, exhale. Nice, taking your time. If you need to hang out in the front for a second or quick reset, do that. And back. On this last one, we dive forward into our lunge. Take your chest up and back. Same thing here. Can you take those arms to a cactus? Can you take your gaze to the ceiling? We're just here for 3, 4, 2, and 1, all the way up. And then our arms come down, moving into our half split. Start to scoot back. Starting to straighten out that front leg with a micro bend. Bending and flexing that foot. Inhale to lengthen. On your exhale, use that exhale to dive and relax toward your front leg. Option here, of course, to wiggle out your bottom, side to side. Ooh, Lordy. I'm feeling super tight right now. I've been taking ballet again. For those who know me, I've been dancing again. I grew up as a ballerina and danced a little bit professionally, but it's been like 10 years. My body, 31 ain't hitting on the same thing that 16 was. Awesome. Pause in the middle, relaxing that forehead. I feel old. I'm not, I'm young, but awesome. And then scooting forward, planting that front foot. This time, right hand stays on the mat. Left hand goes all the way forward. Open twist up to the sky. Breathe here. Beautiful. Then that left hand comes back to the mat. Step your left foot all the way back. Awesome. We're going to sit on our bottoms and then send our legs all the way around. So legs come all the way to the front of the mat. So we're sitting tall on our mat. Go ahead and walk your feet about the width of the mat and then flex those feet. You can have a gentle bend here, which I like in the morning. We're gonna inhale our arms high to the sky. On your exhale, reach and dive towards those toes. From here, a few cat-cows in this position. So inhale, arch, reaching your belly towards your thighs. Pulling back, exhale. Maybe straighten out those legs, concave. Inhale, reaching, pulling your belly through, your chest through. Exhale. Relaxing. 2 more. Pulling all the way through. This is where you lengthen. This is where you get as low as possible. Exhale. Last one. Reaching, arching, gaze up, 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 up. Exhale. Awesome. And then we'll roll all the way up. A little bit of a herky stretch for my cheerleaders. We'll bring our left leg in. Let that thigh just open up to the side. Use this hand, just a gentle press here. So we press 2, 3, and release. 2, 3. If your leg is already to the mat, you might not need this. But even so, if your leg is to the mat, we'll press and turn maybe. Press, 2, 3, and release. 2, 3. Once more, press. 2, 3. And see if you can hold it there. On your inhale, your arms come overhead. Exhale, reach and dive. Reaching here. Drop your chin, drop your forehead. And then rolling all the way up. Let's switch it out. So left leg goes long. That right leg comes in for a little herky. Using that right palm to press your knee down. Here we go. Press. 2, 3, and release. 2, 3. Sit nice and tall. Press. 2, 3, and release. 2, 3. These are called like drills in yoga. So doing something repetitively to get your body into that motion. Last one, press. 2, 3, hold there. See if you can keep that knee there as you inhale your arms high. Exhale, reach and dive. And then we gently roll back up. Awesome. I'm going to swing to the camera for our wide leg stretch. So legs and arms go in opposite directions. We'll place our right back of the palm down onto that right leg. Inhale your left arm high to the sky. Reach up and over, reaching like someone's pulling you to the opposite side. One breath here. And back through the center. Left back of the palm comes down. Right hand comes high to the sky. Reach and fold all the way over. One breath here. And then back up to the center. Everyone's favorite part, we start to walk our hands all the way toward the front, reaching for me. You might not go far here. When you get here, can you drop your shoulders? Wherever you are, can you drop your chin, drop your forehead? Maybe you bend those elbows. Gentle sway here. Side to side, nice and gentle. This is a gentle practice. So not trying to put our body in these positions. Just trying to see what we have for today. See where we can go. And then you'll roll all the way up. We'll close our legs facing the front, rolling all the way down on your back, nice and slow. Once you're there, place both palms into the mat, press into the mat, bring your feet together, knees together, let your knees rock over to the right. That left shoulder stays on the mat. Inhale. Exhale, knees come through the center, they rock over to the left. Inhale. Exhale, knees come through the center one more time. Maybe you move that hand like gravity, do a little bit more work there. Inhale. Exhale, knees through the center and over to the other side. Inhale. And exhale, knees come through center. Get into a little figure four. So cross that right ankle over your left knee. From here, pick that shape up, reach through, grab onto that thigh. Pull your shape all the way in. This is amazing for your hips and your outer glutes. If you're a gym girly and you train glutes a lot, this is a stretch you need to be doing after your workouts. I like to rock back and forth here. Rocking is great because these are dynamic stretches, so you're not just holding the position. Release that left foot to the mat. Both arms come to a T. Then use your right ankle to guide the shape all the way over to the right side. Let your gaze go left. Big breath in. Exhale, knees come through the center, and we'll switch. So that left ankle comes across your right knee. Pick the shape up, reach through, grab hold, pull it in. Use that opposite elbow to press your knee open. Gentle rock side to side. Oh, you should feel this definitely getting in there. You can even pull it closer. Awesome. We'll release the shape down to the mat. Arms go to a T. The left foot guides the shape over to the left side. So during this stretch, you feel it on that quad there, which drives up toward your hips. One breath here. And pull it in. Awesome. From here, the best hip opener of all time will come into a happy baby. So your feet stamp the ceiling, bend your knees. You can wrap around, grab the outside of your shins, your ankles, or your feet. From here, you see how my bottom is lifted? You press your bottom into the ground, press your knees wide, press your chest forward. And like happy babies do, rock side to side. Just breathing here. I love to do what's called the Peter Pan stretch here. So straightening one leg, bending the other. You'll find yourself rocking to that side. And then switching out, straightening the other leg, bending the other end. Awesome. And then curl around into a big ball. Can your forehead kiss your knees, just curling up? Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. Bring the soles of your feet together for reclined bound angle pose or butterfly. This is a beautiful place to end your practice and start your day. Bring your right hand over your heart, left hand over your belly. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth to exhale. Another deep breath in. Exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. You can end class here. You can stay in this Shavasana, this spinal rest, as long as you need. Take your time. Keep breathing. If and when you're ready to return back to your day, just gently close your legs, moving slow, eyes still closed. There's no rush. You can turn over to your favorite side, resting in a little fetal position. So Shavasana often marks the end of our practice, and I always move into a fetal position after that. This fetal position is where our life starts. So it's where your new day can start, feeling different. Maybe your hips feel more open. Maybe you're just glad to have taken 10 minutes for yourself. Gently push yourself all the way up. Coming into an easy seat facing the front of your space. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale out of your mouth. Deep breath in and exhale. On this next inhale, your arms float out and up overhead. Exhale as your palms meet, your hands land at heart center. Thank you so much for showing up on your mat today. I'm proud of you for showing up for yourself. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel more open, and I hope you feel ready for your day. Namaste.